Number 2 is origin. 4 is x, y, and origin. 6 is origin. 8 is none. 10 is the lovely graph there. 12 is not. 14a is 4/3. B, -4. C, x squared over negative x plus 1. D, negative x squared over x plus 1. E, x squared minus 4x plus 4 over x minus 1. F, 4x squared over 2x plus 1. 16a is 0. B is 0. C is the absolute value of x squared minus 4. D is negative absolute value of x squared minus 4. E is the absolute value of x squared minus 4x. F is the absolute value of 4x squared minus 4. 18a is negative 8/5. B is positive 8/5. C is negative x cubed over x squared minus 9. D is negative x cubed over x squared minus 9. E, I expanded all the way out and got x cubed minus 6x squared minus 6x plus 8 over x squared minus 4x minus 5. For F, I got 8x cubed over 4x squared minus 9. For number 20, I got a domain of negative infinity to 2 and 2 to infinity. 22, I got negative 2 to infinity with a bracket. 24, I got negative infinity to 0, 0 to infinity. 26, negative infinity to negative 1, negative 1 to 4, 4 to infinity. 28, I got 4x with a domain of negative infinity to infinity. Negative 2 with a domain of negative infinity to infinity. 4x squared minus 1 for negative infinity to infinity. 2x minus 1 over 2x plus 1 with a domain of negative infinity to negative half and negative half to 0. Number 30, all of my domains are negative infinity to infinity, and my answers are x squared plus 4x plus 1, negative x squared plus 2x minus 1, 3x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x, and then 3x over x squared plus x plus 1. For 32, I got 1 over x minus 3 plus 3 over x, 1 over x minus 3 minus 3 over x, then 3 over x squared minus 3x, then x over 3x minus 9. And my domain on the first three is negative infinity to 0, 0 to 3, and 3 to infinity. On 32D is just negative infinity to 3 and 3 to infinity. On 37A, my domain with brackets is negative 4 to 4. My range is negative 3 to 1, brackets. B is negative 4 to negative 1, no brackets, and it's increasing. We're decreasing from negative 1 to 3, no brackets. We're increasing from 3 to 4, no brackets. Those are all x values. My minimum is 3, negative 3, negative 4, negative 2. My maximum is negative 1, 1, and 4, 0. Notice those are ordered pairs. D is no symmetry. E is neither. F, 2, 0, 0, 0, 4, 0. Notice those are ordered pairs. All right, for 38, we have a domain of negative infinity to infinity, range of negative infinity to infinity. We're increasing from negative infinity to negative 2, decreasing from negative 2 to 2, increasing from 2 to infinity. Our maximum's at negative 2, 1. Our minimum's at 2, negative 1. We have origin symmetry, and it's odd. We have intercepts at negative 3, 0, 0, 0, and 3, 0. 40 is even. 42 is neither. 44 is neither. 46 is odd. 57 is not a function. B is yes. 58 is yes, yes. 59, you should have a lovely graph. And 60, you should have a lovely graph that's a straight line. 66, you're going to add 4 to your y value. You're going to have 0, 4 for an intercept, domain negative infinity to infinity, range 4 to infinity with a bracket. 28, you're going to multiply your y's by half, 0, 0, negative infinity to infinity, 0 to infinity with a bracket. 70, we have take away 1 from y, 0, negative 1, and 1, 0. Domain is 0 to infinity with a bracket. Range is negative 1 to infinity with a bracket. 72 is take away 3 from x and multiply y by negative 1. We have negative 3, 0, and 0, and negative square root of 3. Domain is negative 3 to infinity with a bracket. Range is negative infinity to 0 with a bracket. 74 is take away 2 from x and take away 3 from y. You got 0, 1, and negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 3, 0. You got domain of negative infinity to infinity. A range of negative 3 to infinity with a bracket. 76, your intercepts are 0, negative 24, and negative 2 minus the cube root of 4, 0. you are going to take away 2 from x. You're going to multiply y by negative 2 and subtract 8. Your domain and range are both negative infinity to infinity. 78 is negative 3 to infinity with parentheses. 0 to negative 1. 1/3 0. There's your graph. D is negative 4 to infinity. 80 is negative 2 to infinity with a bracket. 0, 0. There's your graph. D is 0 to infinity with a bracket. And I believe that is it. Please come with questions next time for your test. Don't come with them that day. Come with them prior. Be prepared for your test, and good luck.